Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and it's time for us to get into another music reaction. So, guys, we got Queensryche back on the channel. We got Empire up next. It's the title track from the 1990 album. If you heard me say anything about this album on my other Queensryche reactions, I did own this as a kid, but I only ever listened to Silent Lucidity. I'm just now getting reacquainted with the band and this album on this channel. So, this is a request. It's going to be for two people. Alpha Centauri and Defend the Innocent. So, oh, by the way, I saw a lot of comments on my last reaction saying it's nice for young people to get reacquainted with the band. Well, while it's flattering, I'm a middle-aged man. I didn't shave, so you might see my grays. Yeah, I'm just a middle-aged guy who's late to the party. So, it's flattering, guys. I'm not as young as you probably think, though. All right, so Queensryche, Empire. I looked at the lyrics. We're not really going to go over any kind of super insight into them because there's not a hidden meaning here. They're very straightforward and to the point on this one. It's clearly about drugs. And I had another thing pulled up here, but the drug empire. That's kind of where the title came from. Yeah, like I said, there's not much to read between the lines here. It's very straightforward. The very end here, I don't know if he's actually going to say this, Jeff, or if this is like, it looks like it's a news article or something. I don't know. So, yeah, like I said, we're just going to jump into the song. Not much to dive into as far as hidden meanings. Again, this song's clearly about a commentary about drugs. Around that time in 1992. So some of the views in this last portion here, I don't know if that is still completely accurate with 2022 standards, but anyway, all right, guys, let's jump in. Queensryche, Empire, here we go. Oh yeah. If this gets blocked, I'm sorry if you see words over the screen.
Last night the working down, 10 dead in Chinatown.
That was a killer intro, by the way. Ooh, lower register. Oh, I love that beat.
Johnny used to work after school, after set on the show. Gotta hustle if he wants an education. Yeah, he's got a long way to go. Now he's out on the streets all day, selling crack to the people who pay. Got an AK-47 for his best friend. Business, the American way.
Ooh, a little stutter on the double kick. There it is again. Okay, I'm sorry to disturb the flow, but man, I love, look at his setup here, man. I love how he has the cymbals just hanging. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do that. Okay, I remember that lyric in the second verse. Let me just stop and do some commentary on this. There's something that's super simple about this song, and I think it's just the fact that in the verses they're letting that like da da da, and they just let it ring. But what I'm trying to say is that you don't need something super complicated for a song to be absolutely rocking and awesome and good. It has this underlying aggressiveness to it that kind of puts a stamp on the message, and especially with the things I'm seeing in the video too. But, oh man, I just love the mixing on this. I love that reverb effect. Sounds like they're playing in like the setting of like medium empty hall or something. All the instruments sound great, and of course Jeff's voice is awesome. But for some reason, I'm mostly focusing on the drums, and I can't help it. But he's doing these like interesting fills that are catching me off guard, and a couple little stutters on the bass drum that are really cool too. Very well put together song so far. There's like little treats for me here. It's like audio treats, man. Let me go back just a bit. That's what I'm talking about by simple.
Game point, nobody wins. Declines, follow time. What happened to the dreams sublime? Tear it all down, put it up again. Another empire. East side meets west side. Downtown, no time. The world's all
Wow. Oh, I just love this beat, man. It's so simple and good. Okay, we got a solo coming up.
In fiscal year 1986 to 87, local, state, and federal governments spent a combined total of $16.6 billion on law enforcement. Federal law enforcement expenditures ranked last in absolute dollars and accounted for only 6% of all federal spending. By way of comparison,
Oh, yeah.
the federal government spent $24 million
Creeping up with that guitar?
on space exploration and 43 times more on national defense and international relations than on law enforcement.
Okay, I was afraid we weren't gonna get a solo. See, crazy fills like that. Oh, God! Whoa! Okay, I know the song's almost over, but I just have to point out that was just as good to hear from on the drums as it was the guitar solo. I was kind of torn. I was like, should I be paying attention to the guitar solo? But man, did you hear those fills on the end there? Oh! Whoa, man! Whoa! Man, I wasn't ready yet, man. I was just starting to appreciate and notice the China Boy on the snare hits there, man. Whoa! Holy crap, man. Oh my gosh. Queensryche, Empire. Whoa! This is one of the most rocking songs I've heard from them yet. Holy crap, man. And I feel so guilty that I still haven't got anyone's names in the band down except for Jeff. But that drummer, holy crap, man. You know what? Hold on. Let's see. Scott, holy crap, man. What? Dude, he was doing some of the craziest things during the guitar solo. In the fill, he was doing something where he was like hitting an open hi-hat and closing it. It was like I don't know if I'm explaining it too well, but let's see if we can hear it. There. Whoa, this song was killer, man. I'm so sorry that, if you think I'm just focusing on the drums, everything sounds great, man. I feel like Scott's playing on this was definitely, it was up there, man. It was standout. But everything in this was excellent, man. The guitar work was awesome. The bass work sounded really crisp too, especially in the verses where they were just playing that part that was just the open note. One part that caught me off guard in this was, I guess that was the bridge of the song. I knew it was coming. Some kind of, either he would be reading off statistics or it was like a news thing. And yeah, it was just like they played a recording of the news or something. But that part of the bridge, I didn't expect that. I kind of thought they would just go into the solo right then, but they didn't. Then I got scared thinking, oh, they're not going to do a solo. But they did it afterward. That simple drum beat that I said I really like, that's like the perfect beat to play some kind of spoken word thing over. It sounded so good.
In fiscal year 1986 to 87, local, state, and federal governments spent a combined total of $16.6 billion on law enforcement.
That beat is so simple and good, man. This song is just simplistic genius right here in some parts. Don't get me wrong, they do some pretty complex stuff too. But like I said, some of the greatest parts of songs don't have to be the best, musicianship ever. Simple is good sometimes. Anyway, so excellent song. Wow, this is the most rocking Queensryche song I think I've heard so far, man. Or you know what? If you guys disagree, maybe it's just my opinion and it's just hitting me right. Especially the drums, man. Scott, whoa, he's so killer, man. So guys, I got a lot more songs to check out from this album. I know I even saw a couple of comments like, hey man, you should listen to the albums all the way through. I'm sorry that I don't have the time for that on the channel. I want to do that, but I try to record where I can, in between having an actual, I have a job. I don't get paid for music reactions or anything, so I don't have like the most time to devote to it. So yeah, sorry I can't do that. I hope you guys are okay with me just bobbing for apples and picking one out. So anyway, guys, if you made it this far into the reaction, first let me say, if you haven't heard Queensryche, go check them out. Also, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me and to rock out with me. I appreciate it. Let me know what other songs you want me to check out in the comments. Any band, doesn't have to be just Queensryche. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Holy crap, this one, man, the drums. Wow.